Thomas and Friends Storytime. Pop a Wheelie, a podcast story for kids, starring Thomas, Diesel, Sandy and Carly. Based on the Railway series by the Reverend W. Awdry, created by Britt Allcroft and read by me, Rachel Louise Miller. This episode is brought to you by Day Out with Thomas Events. Parents, get ready for a day of adventure. Day Out with Thomas is heading to a station near you. Jump on board for a train ride with Thomas, meet Sir Topham Hatt, enjoy live entertainment and so much more. Visit dayoutwiththomas.co.uk for tickets. And now it's story time. Over the hill and round the bend, you'll find a large roundhouse called Tidmouth Sheds, where 5 little engines sleep soundly at night and wake in the morning as the sun shines its light. They all have work to do and cargo to tow. For this happy crew, it's all engines go. Today's story is all about racing. It's called Pop a Wheelie. Whoosh! Thomas was having great fun in the yard, speeding around the obstacle course. He zoomed around the zigzag zone and the switchback track. Now he was heading for the mud trap, a steep ramp leading to a big jump over some sticky mud. Thomas raced to the top of the ramp, leapt into the air, did a spin over the mud and... Dum-da-da-da! Ka-chunk! Went his wheels as he landed on the other side of the track. Woohoo! Thomas shouted as he celebrated his super fast lap. Watching from the other side of the yard was Diesel, who thought he could do better. I bet I can make that jump, get down that track and be back here first, he boasted. Now, we all know that Thomas can't resist a race. Even I know that. Whoosh! They were off. Their wheels spun on the rails as they raced flat out down the tracks. The 2 engines were having so much fun racing, they didn't see Percy heading towards them. Uh-oh! Oh, phew! It was lucky that Thomas and Diesel have good brakes. They stopped just before they crashed into little Percy. Percy had come to tell Thomas and Diesel something really important, but he'd been rushing so much he was out of breath. Vickerstown Station! Cargo! Spilled all over the place! They need help! Quick! Shouted Thomas and Diesel. Someone needs our help! And they raced away. At Vickerstown Station, there were crates of cargo lying everywhere. Sandy and Carly were tidying things up. They couldn't wait to tell Thomas and Diesel what had happened. Gordon was heading to the docks to make a super important delivery, Carly began, when the Troublesome Trucks jumped a red light and got in his way. Then Sandy interrupted. Gordon slammed on his brakes, and he derailed. Bang! And the crates he was delivering spilt all over the station. Then Thomas saw Gordon. Gordon, are you okay? Thomas asked.
Yes, but there'll be no hauling for me for a while. So, who wants to take all these crates to the docks?
Said Gordon.
They have to be there by sunset, so there's not much time.
We'll do it! Shouted Thomas and Diesel together. So, the Troublesome Trucks were coupled up to Thomas and Diesel. Then Sandy and Carly began loading the spilt crates into Diesel's truck. But it wasn't long before the trucks began causing mischief.
Ha ha! I've got Diesel,
boasted Diesel's troublesome truck.
He's a lot stronger than Thomas. Bet we get there first.
No way, said Thomas's troublesome truck. Thomas is quicker and can handle curves better. We'll get there first. Oh, aren't those trucks troublesome? Guys, Thomas and Diesel are good at different things, said Carly, as Sandy passed her another crate. Like us, Sandy agreed. Look how well we work together. Diesel's truck had a sneaky idea.
How about we have a race with Thomas?
He whispered to Diesel. But Diesel wasn't sure.
But if we're racing, shouldn't we wait until Thomas is loaded and ready to start with us?
You want to win, don't you?
Said the truck.
So, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Diesel raced away, leaving Thomas behind.
Are you just going to let them get away with that?
Asked Thomas's truck.
No, I am not,
replied Thomas. And he raced after Diesel. This is not going to end well, said Carly. You know, I think Carly might be right.
We're winning!
Called Diesel's troublesome truck. Diesel had a big head start, but Thomas was trying as hard as he could, and soon he whooshed past Diesel.
You were winning!
Shouted Thomas's cheeky troublesome truck. Then one of Diesel's wheels began to wobble. Then it wobbled a bit more. But Diesel was only thinking about winning the race, so he didn't slow down. As Diesel raced down the hill, he could see the finish line at the docks. Diesel was sure he could overtake Thomas and win when suddenly... twang! Thump! Bumpity bump! His wobbly wheel fell off.
Wah!
Shouted Diesel as he came off the tracks and crashed into the mud. Oh, yuck. Thomas's troublesome truck didn't want to stop to help Diesel when they were so near to winning the race. But Thomas was worried about Diesel.
We're going back,
he said. Well done, Thomas. Thomas pulled up next to Diesel.
Are you okay?
Thomas asked.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need a new wheel,
said Diesel.
We always race, said Thomas, but it wasn't fun this time. Why not? I would have won if Diesel hadn't lost his wheel,
moaned Diesel's troublesome truck.
No, I was winning,
grumbled Thomas's troublesome truck. As the trucks argued, Thomas and Diesel realised why they hadn't enjoyed the race. They'd taken it far too seriously. They hadn't behaved like true friends. Sandy and Carly had been watching the race. They had seen the crash and rushed to help. Carly quickly put Diesel and his troublesome truck back on the tracks, while Sandy collected the crates of cargo. Diesel was impressed.
Wow, you two really do work well together.
Sandy and Carly explained that it was being good at different things that made them such a good team. So Diesel tried to pull his truck, but without a wheel, he couldn't move.
I'll have to do the delivery on my own,
Thomas said.
Hitch me up.
Thomas tried to pull both troublesome trucks, but the trucks were too heavy for him. Then Thomas had an idea.
I may be quicker, but Diesel is stronger, he said. So why don't you take one of my wheels, Diesel?
With Thomas's wheel, Diesel could pull both trucks, but he wasn't going to leave Thomas behind.
Hook Thomas to the back of my train, he told Sandy and Carly. We were supposed to do this delivery together, said Diesel. So we're gonna finish this together.
I think Thomas and Diesel are getting the hang of this teamwork thing. Diesel headed off, pulling the troublesome trucks and Thomas.
Yoo-hoo!
Thomas and Diesel cheered as they pulled up at the dockside together. They had delivered the cargo on time. Cranky the crane was waiting and had heard about the race.
I guess Diesel won,
Cranky said. But Diesel didn't think so.
We finished at the same time because we're a team,
he said, smiling at Thomas. Thomas and Diesel realised that 2 is better than 1, and that's how together Thomas and Diesel got the job done. The end. Listen out for other adventures with Thomas and Friends Storytime. Parents, if you liked what you heard, like, review and subscribe to our channel. Tell your friends too. Thomas and Friends is a registered trademark of Gullane Thomas Limited.